everybody! My name is Chris, and today we're looking at Tracer. Tracer is, well, the game's mascot, so she gets a lot of love and attention and all that, yada yada yada. And that's fine. I like that for her. I think that she is a fine character on her own. She's cute, she's British, she's a lesbian, she's fun. I like her. She's very British posh, and I like that. Her backstory about the Chrono Accelerator is cute. I think that's a fun way to give her a unique way of dealing with her powers. I just like Tracer. I don't play her much, but I like her. But let's look at her skins. Honestly, her base skin is a pretty alright one. It's really just her flight jacket with the Chrono Accelerator and the gun holder thing she has on her arms with some orange to yellow leggings. Honestly, the leggings are really the only thing I can critique here because that's the only thing that changes. And orange to yellow, it works on her. I have to admit that. It works on her. Next up is Hot Pink, and Hot Pink is the worst because or anything. It's more just I don't like pink. That's the simple answer. I just don't like pink. Next up is Electric Purple, and this just looks more like straight up blue to me. So I think it's a bit miscolored, but I get what they're going for. I'm not a big fan of purple either, but it works. Next up is Royal Blue, because blue goes with the Chrono Accelerator. It's a complement color to her base skin, and it just complements her hair and her eyes. Of course, the best one is a green. It's always a green for me, unless it's terrible. The shade is actually kind of a nice pastel feeling to it, and that's what makes it better in my mind, more so than like a straight up green. It actually changes from my channel color green to a lighter, different shade of green, and I like that. Plus the goggles changing with all the outfits is cute too. I think it's funny. Her worst skin is Mark T, and while I'm aware that and the reason this is the worst suit for her is that while I'm aware it's supposed to be like a flight suit and that's speaking to her time as a pilot and all that, but the main problem for me is that her hair is her most defining feature, and this covers that up, and so it kind of just detracts, and that's why it's her worst. T-Racer is the same thing, but just with a better color palette. The white and yellow just works better than the orange and the blue. What can I say? I'm petty. Next up is Ultraviolet, and I like the hair, but my biggest problem is I don't like the color scheme. White, black, and purple doesn't seem like a Tracer thing. This seems more like a Widowmaker or even a Zarya thing, but not Tracer. Tracer is bright, she's bubbly, she's giggly, she's a girly girl, and this just doesn't fit that tone for me. Next up is Hong Diglon? Diglon? I don't know. It's one of her Lunar skins, and again, it covers the hair, so I'm not really wild on it, but I do like the tasteful thing. She kind of looks like a rice picker, almost, and I mean, it's a good solid outfit. It's actually closed instead of just a reskin, but she has one of those too, and we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it's tasteful. It looks really good on her. Next up is Sprinter, and the reason Sprinter is so middle of the road is because it's just a Summer Games skin. Like, yeah, the little cape is cute. It's honestly the cutest thing about this outfit, but it is a different outfit, I'll give it that, than her just recoloring her base skin. But it just seems, I don't know, like they couldn't have given her a different skin to go with the other track and field one she gets. Like, she has just 2 track and field skins, and I think that's weird. Next up is Cadet Ogden, and much like with the other Uprising skins, this is very well done. It's her when she's even younger. Well, actually, she's the same age because she went through time, so it's her, like, right before the accident. It's black and blue. It matches her hair, it matches her mask. It's a complement to the Chrono Accelerator, and it's just a good... It's more black than blue, which a lot of the other skins are more blue than black, but this one works because of how mobile she is. It makes sense why they would give her more of the fabric than the armor. Solid design, not gonna lie. Next up is Graffiti. I'll be honest here, the idea of her being a graffiti artist is kind of cute, but I don't like it because she's not a hood rat. She doesn't like, yeah, the hoodie's cute, and I kind of like imagine like Emily gave her the hoodie and all that, but I don't see her going around like graffitiing walls and shit. I don't see her going around and, doing that stuff. I just see her kind of being the person that helps pick it up. Like, she doesn't paint the wall, she paints over the graffiti on the wall. I mean, it shows her hair kind of nice, and the mask is a nice touch, but I don't know. I don't think it's a really great one like everyone else does. Next up is Rose, and Rose is actually one of those lunar skins I like, even though it's just a recolor, because it's black, it's red, it's got roses on it, it's got a tasteful gold. It's a good reskin. It's just a better idea because it's not just, oh hey, it's mostly red now. This actually has a different color to everything else. This one stands out against the rest of them because it's so dark, because it's so monochromatic, and that's why it's higher up than most of them. Next up is Sporty, and I've said before, green and black are my favorite color scheme, and this is probably her best in that regard. The jacket, the guns, everything that isn't the words and the accents is black and white, and it works. Like this is like the serious business suit, and I like that. Next up is Posh, and again, one of my favorite color schemes, gold and white. This is the skin that made me realize I love that color scheme. It's really pretty. It works on her. The name is appropriate for British culture in general. And yeah, she just looks really good in it. It complements her skin tone and her actual mask. Next up is Track and Field, and this one, she's at least representing her country, and the color scheme is a lot more coherent. But it's a marked improvement from Sprinter. I wish that one of these was different. One of these had a different design to it, like maybe longer legs, maybe sleeves, something, or maybe make it a different event altogether. Like, just not track and field. I know that you usually only do one event in the Olympics, but still, I think she could have done something because, this isn't the Olympics. It's just celebrating the Olympics. So, next up is Punk. Punk is what I imagine Tracer to actually be if she went through that edgy phase. Because Tracer is very sweet, very kind, very bubbly, like I said before. The pink swooped hair reminds me of Zarya and lesbians in general. The leggings with the subsequent leggings underneath it is adorable. I love the belts. I love the shirt, the jacket. All of this is a lot more complementary to each other because you can tell a lot of it apart more so than in the other one, because the other one was so monochromatic in its color scheme. Next up is Lightning, and what I like about Lightning is that, well, her hair is kind of in between Punk and everything else, so it's very cute. I like the mohawk aspect. I like the fact she dyed it blonde to match the color scheme. I like the black and the yellow, kind of like the thunder is coming out of a cloud kind of thing. She's lightning fast. It's metaphors. It's just metaphors and layers. And it's just cute. What can I say? It's cute. Our runner-up is Slipstream. I don't have the 2018 or early 2019 skin for her or Genji, sorry, so I can't really comment on it. But Slipstream is her second best because it's her before the Chronal Accelerator, like, accident happened. This is, like, the mission she was on when it happened. So it's a good, like, back in the day thing, before her life got fucked up entirely. The sunglasses are cute because it shows her confidence and, like, I ride to the danger zone and all that. The pants are adorable. I love them. I know this is more like a compression suit, but it's very stylish for what she's going for. I mean, yes, it is just a normal flight suit for Overwatch, but the girl's got some legs. She pulls off this outfit pretty goddamn well. Not gonna lie. However, this did get beat up by one skin, and that is Jingle. Why is Jingle the best? Well, it's green. A lot of green. I love it. I love the Santa hat, as always, with these characters. The chronal accelerator is on one side a peppermint, and then the other side a bell with a wreath on it. The embroidery just screams Christmas. The little bells are so cute on the waist. The shoes are the cutest thing ever. And this is just a really good elf skin. It shows that, you know, I always imagine Tracer, like around the holidays, would be an elf for little kids. So I'm not really, like, surprised they did this. She's short, she's sporty, she's spunky, and she's got a way with children. Plus, it's just a simple design. It's not complicated. And that's why it's so good. Tracer is one of those characters that doesn't need to be overly complicated to make everything stand out on her. She's very lean, very lightweight, and very simple. And so having a simple design for her works. And that's why it's her best. It's just nice. Alrighty, with that said and done, my name is Chris. As always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see you guys next time.
No TV, movies suck. I'm here with my gal. Shake your hands, kick around. Wear a suit to breakfast. Underwear that laces up. All girls have a guy's haircut. Crank your car to make it start. You will die of measles.